along with Scranny for this week's MX bets. Scranny, that's what we're doing here today. We're gonna try to make you a little bit of money betting on Supercross this weekend. What do you got, Scranalicious? Make you a little bit of money betting on Supercross this weekend. What do you got, Scranalicious? Make you a little bit of money betting on Supercross this weekend.
Echoing on your end?
Scranalicious? Make you a little bit
Yo,
no,
not
right now.
Is it echoing on your end?
Hold on 1 second.
No.
It's echoing big time for me.
Echoing on your end?
Hold on 1 second.
No.
It's echoing big time for me.
That's Shadow, everyone.
That was awesome.
She's just cruising the desk here. That's Shadow, everyone.
Hey, should I?
That was awesome.
Should I
She's
start
just
to have
cruising the
such-
desk here.
so,
That's Shadow, everyone.
Hey, should I?
That was awesome.
Should I
She's just
start to have
cruising the
such?
desk here.
so,
I think
Hey, should I? That was awesome. Should I?
it might be
start to
playing
have
on my
such-
computer.
so,
I think
Hey, should I? That was awesome. Should I?
it might be. There we go. We got rid of it.
Let's go. Our technology is improving on the show on the daily. And look at you, dude. You fresh shaved.
That's right. It's Summer Clint now is out.
Oh,
New
dude,
edition.
Summer-
It's like Red Bull.
He's hitting the boardwalk, and he's just putting the face out there without the fur.
That's right. I'm trying to suck up the sun. All right, let's get over. We got some. I got track map last year's
Red Bull.
results.
I got a text.
There you go. You're doing it now too. We already lost everybody the first 30 seconds because there was an echo.
It's like.
All right, so this is the Seattle track, which, you know, is like most every other Supercross track. But the big thing with Seattle is what, Scranny?
Mostly, I think that people fear Seattle because based off of the weather. Is that not the correct answer?
Well, either way, it's the dirt, I would say.
Okay, yeah. People were tripping about the weather. Like, I saw a couple people on posts on Instagram saying, "Oh, now on to the mud race, onto the mud race, onto the mud race."
Well, so it is.
Clint,
It is supposed to be raining there all week leading into it, which in an open air stadium and like aerating the dirt and stuff and mixing it doesn't really work out that well typically.
what about let's check this out. This is the affirmative answer in the world of if you're living in 2025, Clint, you're doing this. You're going to your computer and you're doing this.
The Oogle my Googles.
I just used ChatGPT, and according to ChatGPT, I said, "Will Lumen Field have rain on Saturday?" And Lumen Field is the stadium, of course, in which they're racing at. And it says on Saturday, April 5th, 2025, the weather at Lumen Field is expected to be sunny, high temperatures around 65, and low of 45. The forecast suggests there will be no rain throughout the whole entire day. In general, April in Seattle experiences a lot of rain and an average about 13 days of rainfall throughout the month. However, this specific forecast for April 5th indicates a very favorable weather condition for indoor events at Lumen Field.
Is Lumen Field indoors? Is Lumen Field indoors? I don't think.
Dude, I think that you and I are on that's our foot in the door in this industry right now. It's knowing the weather and our hot bets, Clint. We're putting money in your pocket.
Well, it's raining today right now. I thought Lumen Field was outside.
You know what? Lumen just makes me think about blooming onions at Outback.
Lumen Field makes me think of luminous, like the Illuminati.
What? Hey, Clint.
I can't see you.
Is that what they do? Is that what
That's what they do.
What the celebrities do.
Yeah, Hova.
They do this.
Did Diddles used to do that?
Maybe Diddy did that too.
Lumen Field. I need pictures. It's definitely open. Can they close it? I don't know.
It's basically. Hold on, Clint. 1 second here. Let me fall.
Well, let me give you this little tidbit. Last year, Cooper Webb won. Chase Sexton second. Jet Lawrence third. So, I don't know if that has any bearing on you. Although I do think maybe a tiny bit of wind was knocked out of Coop's sails last week. Just because, I mean, I don't think necessarily him, Chase going around him. I think he's like, understands that he's faster. But I think the fact that he lost so many points, right? His lead, like, essentially got cut in half. It was like 16, and now it's like 8 or something.
He looked so dang good. Chase Sexton. Are we talking about Chase Sexton, or we're still on Cooper Webb?
Well, I was saying Webb. A little bit of wind
Webb,
got knocked out of his sail because like his points lead got hacked down real.
Yeah, and then you give a guy like Chase Sexton extra confidence. The guy's already kind of walks around with like a different as the kids say, aura.
Swag, the kids would say.
Swag.
They wouldn't say aura.
Hey, Aura's the new one. Aura's the new one. I've been hearing little kids say aura, like that guy's got aura 1,000. I'm like, what's going on?
They were talking about oral, they said.
It's like that guy deserves oral.
1,000, bro.
That's funny. Maybe that's what they're saying. But yeah, he has a different. He has a lot of confidence, Chase Sexton, and when Chase Sexton gets momentum. I mean, he's still gonna go out there and make some mistakes, but
here's my thing with Chase, and I think when the pressure's off, i.e., he's down 16 points, he rallies, right? So anytime in his head he's like, "I'm out," it's do or die. There's no other choice. He does it, but when you get to the point of him being in it and actually having a chance to win it, and then the pressure's on. I feel like that's when he has his issues.
So here's a quick one. This is just a quick one. We'll get to it later, obviously, more in depth. But I'm feeling you're still hot. You're still hot and heavy with the favoring Webb at the moment, correct?
Yeah, I think he's going to win the championship. I think Sexton's going to crawl his way back within striking distance, but then never strike.
It's a bummer for Kenny too, because now Kenny's got he hurt his shoulder and his whole side of his body, so he's limited. Yeah. And it sucks because Kenny's gonna end up winning. Kenny's gonna be the guy that makes or breaks someone's Supercross title, because he's going to got 7 races left or more. We're going to see Ken Roxon still win a main event, in my opinion.
I hope so. I honestly think
spoil it.
Yeah. But if he was going to spoil it, if he could control it all, he would definitely try and spoil it for Cooper, not for Chase.
You know what's weird about that though? Because I know I just thought that's a great perspective too, because it's like, but
he's
Chase
boys
Sexton's
with Chase.
Right down the road from him. Chase Sexton literally lives down the road from him.
And Cooper's married to Kenny's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, it gets even nastier.
That's where the beef comes from.
Okay, hey, put out the breaking news soundboard. I don't think many people really realize that or forgot about that. That is some breaking news.
Where's my breaking news sound? Oh.
It's not necessarily news, but that's a point, folks. That's not a point. That is pretty sticky. Imagine that. Athletes have weird, sticky situations with their significant others, huh?
Yeah, it happens like that, huh? Like if you're in that scenario, like culture, and you're surrounded by the same riders or whatever, like it's kind of inevitable, I guess.
Like, hold on.
That's what the beef is with Emig and McGrath as well.
Okay, Villapoto's. Dude, it's like, there's a lot of it. I can't think of it. But there is a lot of, sister, family members that end up dating pros, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Didn't Nicoletti, he dated Enzo Lope's sister?
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're far off the path here.
Hey, I think Hayden Deegan was dating Julian Beaumare's
Shut up.
mom.
Breaking news. Hayden Teagan was dating Julian Beaumare's mom. That's why they have beef.
Hey, add some drama to the series, but
you didn't see that one coming, people. You did not see that one.
I mean,
all right, well, we're going to do our ad for this segment of MX Bets Key Energy Drink. Unlock your full potential with ketones, not sugar, caffeine, or a fake buzz. It's a new kind of energy here. The ketones are naturally made in your body when you need energy, but you can like supplement them a little bit. So it is smooth energy, focus to perform. I actually really like these. I need to order some more. But you can get 20% off by using the code 2wheels25 when you're checking out, or you can go to drinkkey.com/2wheels25. All right. On to the bets. Did you lock up again? Scranny locked up on me earlier. Yup, he's gone. He didn't want to pay the bills with our ad. That's what happened. I think it's his internet. So, we'll wait and see if he pops in. But I'm going to keep going. So, if you were to bet on the winner, Chase Sexton is the favorite. He's negative 175. Sorry, Cooper Webb is favorite. He's negative 175, obviously, because he's leading the points. Chase Sexton is not favorited. He's second in points. He is up 150. Here he comes.
They kicked me. Hey, that kicked me when you did it.
When I did what?
Me like Elsa.
When I did what? All I did was change the screen we were viewing.
I know. It was weird. Like it took me off and it left me still on the YouTube. And it was like me like this, Clint.
That's usually what happens.
But and then I put Scranny in the chat. Put I'm frozen. I'm frozen like Elsa.
Well, here you go. This week, betting for the season winner. Cooper Webb is favored, obviously. He's negative 175. Chase is plus 150, and Roxon is plus 1,000. Be nice to think Roxon could win it, but I'm not really sure I would put my money on that. You should have bet on Cooper Webb as soon as Tomac got hurt.
That would have been the money play, the money line on Cooper Webb. Soon as Eli Tomac was injured, yes, him or Sexton, you would have been in contention for your money at the moment.
Yeah. And then head to head, we got this one is hilarious. Cooper Webb versus Chase Sexton. Neither one are favored. Negative 130, negative 110.
So that's a pick 'em, and who you picking them this week? Momentum, with Seattle being clear weather.
It's going to be ruddy and sticky. Yeah,
very much so.
Who's better in the mud? I don't feel like Cooper's not really that great in the mud.
You know who the mud rider is in the 450 class?
Yeah, AP.
It's AP, and then Ken Roxon. Ken Roxon's
That's
so
true.
Phenomenal.
Kenny's really good when it's super technical, and AP I would say is not as good in mud per se, but he's very good in ruts. Really long ruts he's like excellent in.
And it's going to be interesting to see what Ken Roxon shows up, just because he didn't necessarily sustain anything broken in his shoulder or his right side, I believe. That's what I just read.
AC separation.
He had a separation. I was going to say it's like a separation issue. So probably he's going to. Who knows? What if Ken Roxon got a good start?
That's third degree, though. That's third degree. I don't assume his is quite that.
Third degree burns. But if he gets a good start,
you know what the issue is, though? Is as well as I do, like ruts and mud is very tiring on your shoulders. There's a lot of like trying to adjust. So that might not.
If you think that the race is going to be like that, then
it's always ruddy there, no matter what.
Oh, the one that stands out to me is Plessinger versus Malcolm. That's a and then it's given Malcolm Stewart plus the plus 110.
Yeah.
I mean, there's.
I think
still
that's a good bet.
That's still money though with Aaron Plessinger, but that's a really good bet because Malcolm has a shit ton of momentum right now.
So you think Malcolm's going to be AP in the mud?
I don't think it's going to be muddy though.
Well, it's ruddy there every year.
Yeah, okay, I'll still go Malcolm.
Here, okay, let's go here. Last year, Cooper Webb, Sexton, Lawrence, Aaron Plessinger, Ken Roxon, Eli Tomac, Hunter Lawrence, Justin Cooper, Justin Barsha, Jason Anderson, Malcolm Stewart.
All right, this will be cool.
AP even beat Kenny, Tomac, Hunter. You know what I mean? He beat some people that you would think, should beat him, I guess, technically.
I don't know why I did that, too. Oh, okay, cool. Clint, if I was able to throw just a bet, I'm in California. That's what
the kid's getting.
So if I was able to throw a bet if I was able to bet on DraftKings for that head-to-head, I would go Chase Sexton over Cooper Webb, and then I would have my money on Malcolm just because the plus odds, and then he's like really fast lately. I mean, he won a heat, won a race. He's putting himself on the forefront of winning.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I just think maybe conditions might. I wanted to see what last week was. Well, we know Malcolm got third. Let's see where.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on 1 second here.
Let's see. AP. Oh, they were both on the podium last weekend. That's a difficult bet. Malcolm second, Aaron third. Listen to this guy over here.
Sorry, dude. I had to get rid of the freaking illegal immigrants that were trying
to send them back. You should have gone out and deported them.
Damn. There's some action going on out there in my window. I was trying to enjoy the nice day out here.
So even last week, so AP's coming on as well. So that is, I feel like that's a hard bet.
That's
So I'm gonna go AP.
Really
you go Malcolm. I'm going AP.
Okay, well we'll see where we line out. Where's the next head-to-head? Let's see what the next
head-to-head is. Justin Barsha, Dylan Ferrandis.
Damn, Barsha's been showing out lately.
Yeah, that's definitely not a good bet. Like you can make that bet, but you're not really making.
No, yeah. The money's with Dylan Ferrandis, so if you think Dylan Ferrandis has a chance of beating Justin Barsha at the moment, it doesn't really seem like that's.
Although, didn't he have a? Let's look. I think he had a good.
But head-to-heads are weird because like one guy could just go down and it's like, oh, that guy finished ahead of him. That's easy.
Yeah,
that's easy money.
Let's see where. Oh no, Ferrandis was in 13th. Barsha was in 9th. So
the one that stands out to me right there is obvious. Oh, look at that odds.
Cooper Anderson, Justin Cooper
and
Jason
Anderson. Cooper just gets good starts.
Yeah,
he'll run up at race pace for a quick minute, then he falls off. So like I'm counting on Ando, and Anderson's gonna be fired up from last weekend. He had two races in that Triple Crown where he went down.
He went down in all three.
Okay, he went down in all three. So he got pushed around, and that's not going to sit well with Anderson throughout the week. So trust me, he's coming. He'll be somewhere top 5. So if you think that who was it against?
Justin Cooper. What was last week's? That's Birmingham. No, I mean last year. Jason Anderson got 10th last year. Justin Cooper was in the 250 class, so that doesn't help us. We lost Scranny again. California's internet is terrible. Okay, so we'll just wrap it up because I got to go to the airport anyway. I think in the ruts, I would probably give it to Anderson this week because he's a little taller, better in the ruts, I think. And then odds to win Seattle straight up. I would go Sexton and AP. You could make some money on AP. Let's look. Let's say $10 on AP, and he were to win. You'd make $50. Yeah, Sexton's good outdoors. Sexton, Plessinger, Roxon. Although with the shoulder injury, ruts kind of suck. I go 2 in a row. Sexton or Plessinger. Those are my guesses. All right, everybody. Let us know how you bet. And if you made any money. Scranny's back again. All right, I was just wrapping her up.
It kicked me.
You keep saying that, but
Hey, you know what it is, guys? I think Clint's 86ing me.
I am not. I'm 88ing you like your guy. No, I'm joking. So head to overall winners. Where would you place money? Sexton, Plessinger? Plessinger is a bigger favorite to win than Roxon is.
Dang, dude.
Roxon's plus 750.
Odds to win the round. Plus 150 plus. I'm going with Sexton winning this round and then continuing his motivation, and then it's gonna make things really interesting for the championship. That's where he has to win this race. He can't. He has no other choice than winning.
But Coop's gonna hang out still around top 4 at least, so maybe it just tightens up a little bit.
If you want to be really crazy and really put some bread out there, dude, I'm not kidding. If it was to say it was muddy, Justin doesn't do too bad at that kind of stuff.
Justin Hill,
and look at that, plus 110,000. Like, dude, what?
Let's say,
bro, that's some money, buddy.
Justin Hill, if you put just a $5 bet, you'd make $500 if you won.
See what I mean?
That's worth sprinkling a little over there.
Sprinkle. You would have to, you would have to put $5 on.
What happened last week? He was sick.
Hey, if it really is the way, like if it was wet, and I'm thinking I'm going with ChatGPT right now. Say it's dry, and
that day it's going to be dry, but during the building of the course, it's been wet. So my point is, when the dirt, once you build the course and you can roll it and seal it a little bit, and then put your plastic over it, you're just going to get wet mainly at the bottoms. Where everything sits flat. But while you're mixing the dirt and bringing it in, I would imagine it's not say they can't mitigate it, but it's going to be way harder to have it exposed and working with the dirt while it's broken up and not like compacted and raining at the same time. That's kind of worst case scenario.
I like the, you'd sprinkle 5, that's for sure. And then honestly, look at that, plus 2,200 on Anderson's, really rare. That's rare stuff. That's a guy that wins main events, and it's not surprising if he won a main event. But say Malcolm won, you'd be like, damn, dude, Malcolm won 2. That's fucking crazy. Barsha, same thing. He wins. What the fuck? Then Anderson wins. You would literally be like, whoa, that was badass. But Anderson's badass because Anderson's that guy, and he has motivation this week, and I'm feeling like he's kind of pissed. So what? Put a 20 on him, or a 5 wins you 110. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So wait, you just put $10 down and look at the potential, like the potential winnings from two people that have very high chances of winning a Supercross main.
So even if you just did, right, if you did 5 on all of them, and then even like 10 on, say, Sexton, and like fucking even AP won, it would basically pay you all your money back plus a teeny bit.
That's what I'm big. Dang, man. That is crazy. Crazy to really think about that. I wonder if they would allow that bet though, because sometimes like you put bet slips down,
bet against yourself.
Yeah, you can't. For some reason, like on even like DraftKings, I'll try to do stuff like that on NBA or something like that, and it'll be like this bet will not. This can't be a bet.
So then you gotta bet for one to win, and then the other one to win their head to head or something.
Yeah.
All right, but we're gonna have to cut this short because I gotta go to the airport. Everyone,
bro, he's flying. He's gonna be flying high.
That's right.
When are you gonna be back?
I'll be back Sunday morning.
All right, cool.
So I'm going to Ocala, Florida, helping Chris Marana, my buddy that jumps and crashes the cars, with the Tour of Destruction show. So if you guys are near Ocala, I do not know what the speedway is. It might be Irwindale or something. I don't know.
Irwindale.
That sounds like California. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is. Auburndale. That's what it is. All right, if you're near Auburndale, or just look up Tour of Destruction on Instagram, see where it's at. Come and say hello. All right, that's it. Good job, Scranny.
Good job, Clint.
4 times.
Good job, Clint. Good job, Clint. And let's link up Monday.
You heard it here first. From He Can't Even Decide still. All right.
Monday night, because I'll be tight because we'll get the chat firing again.
All right. Sounds good.